Whoop. Welcome to Top Deck City. I'm Grim, and I'm joined today by my good friend Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And Mark has brought us something very exciting. This is a pack of Judgement, unopened. From let's see here, we got 2002. So this is a 19-year-old pack of cards.
19-year-old pack.
Yeah, so we're gonna crack this open, and I'm not, I'm not thinking we're gonna get anything good here, but it's awesome. So here we go. You sure? You sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. All right. So first card we have here is Fang Drake. It is a 3 mana for a 3/4 Nightmare Drake with flying. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you remove a creature you control other than Fang Drake from the game. And when Fang Drake leaves play, return the remove card to play under its owner's control. Seems like a pretty playable card, especially in Azorius.
Yeah.
Crozen Wayfarer. He's a 1/1 druid for 1 mana. He's probably a human also. These old cards with the weird creature typing. He's a sacrifice Crozen Wayfarer. Put a land card from your hand into play. So maybe he's playable in a Golgari deck. Druid Tribal, I don't know. Dwarven Scorcher. Alright, Magna likes this. He's a 1 mana for a 1/1 dwarf. Sacrifice Dwarven Scorcher. Dwarven Scorcher deals 1 damage to target creature unless that creature's controller has Dwarven Scorcher, deal 2 damage to him or her. So, not really PC there. Keep Watch. 3 mana instant. Draw a card for each attacking creature. Seems pretty great in Commander.
Yeah, instant speed. That's great.
Instant speed, 3 mana. Yep, I like that.
Take that.
It's got a Cephaloid in the artwork. I like that too. All right, Benevolent Bodyguard. 1 white for a 1/1. He is a cleric. Sacrifice Benevolent Bodyguard. Target creature you control gains protection of the color of your choice until end of turn. So Aura from Zendikar Rising loves this card because he can kill himself to protect something, and then when something else dies, he just comes right back into play.
Yeah.
As long as Aura's in play. Battlefield Scrounger. He's 5 mana for a 3/3. That's a nice little mana curve there. He's a centaur. He's got Threshold, so put 3 cards from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. Battlefield Scrounger gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Play this ability only once each turn. And play this ability only if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. It's pretty, I don't know, probably pretty okay in the limited or draft or something. All right, Sudden Strength. 4 mana instant. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn and draw a card.
Gosh.
So overcosted giant strength. Funeral Pyre. 1 white instant. Remove target card in a graveyard from the game. Its owner puts a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying into play. Well, I guess you could do it to yourself.
As a blocker.
Yeah, so you can remove something from your own graveyard. Like, say someone's going to animate something from your graveyard, you can spot remove it, and then get a 1/1 spirit. Not a terrible card. Ember Shot. Ooh, 7 mana instant. Ember Shot deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Oh, but you get to draw a card. So 7 mana for 3 damage and to draw a card. Look at that value.
That's some draw right there.
All right. Rat's Feast. 1 black and X sorcery. Remove X target cards in a single graveyard from the game. So it's if it was instant speed, I think this card would be kind of cool. All right, moving on to the uncommons. We have Crozen Reclamation. 2 mana instant. Target player shuffles up to 2 cards from his or her graveyard into his or her library, and it's got a 2 mana flashback.
Okay.
That's not terrible. I like that it's instant. Swelter. 1 red, 3 colorless sorcery. Swelter deals 2 damage to each of 2 target creatures. Swelter deals 2 damage to each of 2 target creatures. That's how it's written. That sounds weird.
Yeah, so 2 creatures are getting 2 damage.
I feel like it should say Swelter deals 2 damage each to up to 2 target creatures. So I guess you can't cast this unless you have 2 targets. All right. Cephaloid Ink Shrouder. 1 blue, 2 colorless. Cephid. He's a 2/1, and you can discard a card from your hand, and Cephid Ink Shrouder can't be the target of spells or abilities and is unblockable this turn.
Okay.
All right.
You can use that.
The discard mechanics kind of sucks, but you probably could find a way to abuse that.
Yeah, and a Demir deck.
Oh, a Mirari's Wake. All right, so the rare is a Mirari's Wake. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we got 1 white, 1 green, and 3 colorless enchantment. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land could produce. So that's awesome.
That's $27 on Card Kingdom.
$27.
Fresh from pack.
And we got a... Is this a foil? Yeah, it is.
Oh,
yeah, okay. So we got a foil. This is probably a really shitty werewolf. Okay, it looks... I love this old art, though. Treacherous Werewolf, 1 black, 2 colorless, 2/2. Threshold. Treacherous Werewolf gets +2/+2 and has, when Treacherous Werewolf is put into a graveyard from play, you lose 4 life. How is that good? If you have Threshold, as long... Wait a second.
So it'd be a 4/4.
But when he dies, he
mana,
pinks you for 4, and he's a minion wolf. What's the foil? What's the foil Treacherous Werewolf going?
Oh, 25.
Ooh,
25
25 cents. So actually, this wasn't too bad. I don't know what a pack of Judgment goes for nowadays. Mark just happened to have this in his collection, but yeah, getting Mirari's Wake, pretty sweet.
Yeah,
and
that's part of the set.
And that was a really fun pack to open. Thanks for joining us, Mark.
Thank you.
See you later.